Hello, my beautiful Aries collective, my kings and my queens. Welcome to Knowing Woman Tarot. I am Kendra B, and today I'm going to be doing your intuitive tarot reading for the month of December 2021. All right, this video may resonate with you if you have major signs in your chart that fall in Aries. So that's going to include your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Those are my top priorities. So if you have placements there, you should have some form of connection to the reading. If not, you can definitely check out some of my other videos. Okay, this video is for the month of December, but I would like to tell you that it's timeless. Whenever you come across it is when you were meant to come across it. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. Aries, I am feeling so optimistic about you guys right now, and I hope that you are feeling the same way. I feel like a lot of us, you have had a very tumultuous 3 months, 6 months, year, 2 years. And it almost feels like you have been in hiding almost, even if people don't perceive it that way. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It feels like you kind of retracted your energy. You hadn't been as vibrant as you were in recent times, but it feels like an opening. It feels like a renewal of energy for you guys right now. So I really hope that for you, and I really wish that for you, and I really want to push that out into the universe onto you, Aries, if that's not how you're feeling. Okay, so I went ahead and did a little pre-shuffle off camera, and I have 4 cards in front of me. So we'll start and just kind of discuss what we got laid out. All right, I'm using 3 different decks, which is what I like to do. It's whatever. Today we got the Hoodoo Tarot, Black owned, woman owned. We got the Animal Messages Tarot. That's from our brown brother. No, wait, that's not from our brown brother. That's from Susie Green, our white sister. Okay. And then we have Tempest Zarkov, Laura Tempest Zarkov's Liminal Spirits deck. Okay. So those are the decks that I'm using today. And basically in the pre-shuffle, I just get kind of let whatever wants to fall out, right? And I pretty much do the Celtic spread on most days. Some days I'll just kind of, fly by the seat of my pants. But today we're going to do the Celtic cross spread, okay? All right, so, oh yeah, I also forgot to say, happy new moon and eclipse day, guys. This is some vibrant energy, and I know that it's affecting everybody, especially my fire sign, since it is happening in the sign of Sagittarius. So, give thanks for the new moon energy and the eclipse. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Wherever you are in this world, I just hope that that beautiful energy finds you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first 2 cards that came out were from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. I have the Daughter of Coins and I have the Nine of Knives. Now, looking at these 2 cards together, it feels like you have this, like I said in the beginning, you have this renewed spirit. You're reconnecting with friends. You may have had a really nice Thanksgiving gathering where you hadn't seen people in a very long time. And you may have just kind of crawled out of that little bit of depressive and anxious energy that you've been feeling. And you came to realize, you know what? It's not so bad out here. I had a good time with my family. I had a good time with my friends. This wasn't so bad. And I feel like it got you wanting more of that. It got you in the mindset of, okay, I think I'm ready to stick my baby toe in this water of newness and refreshed energy and just kind of leaving the past in the past. Because with the Nine of Knives, it does indicate that there may have been some severe trauma that you've been holding on to, this big burden that you've been holding on to. But what we have flanking these 2 cards are from the Liminal Spirits deck. And we got Crystal. Honey, ain't nothing clearer than this crystal clear energy, baby. When I look at crystals, I also think of protection, utilizing energy for good, alchemy, things of that nature. And then, boom, we got the peacock, honey. That is fresh, new, artistic, creative, confident energy right there. So I feel like the month of December is looking really good for you guys as far as a renewal of energy, okay? I do want to read the peacock just a little bit. I do like to refer to the book every now and then just to kind of, see what they talking about. I use my intuitive eyes, but I just like to see what they're talking about. Thank you, Spirit. Whenever my nose itches, I know Spirit is close, okay? All right, the messages from the peacock. Self-love is a radical act that defies society, standards, and boxes. Rather than focusing on things you perceive as negative, honor your whole self as a beautiful being, flaws and all. There is a bold, glamorous magic to physically altering your appearance. Makeup, fancy dresses, costuming, and other physical touch ups can all have a deeper positive impact. So I feel like the month of December is going to be a celebratory time for you guys. If you don't have a lot of parties to attend and events and gatherings with family and friends, baby, listen. Sat yourself down in that bathtub, scrub off all them weeks of dead skin, clip them toenails, shave yourself, exfoliate yourself, and put on your cute outfit. Listen, go down to the Fashion Nova. They got stuff for men and women. Go down to the Fashion Nova. Order you one of them little cozy sets. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any parties or anything to go to, you can get dressed up in your house and luxuriate around your house, because that's the energy that's being called in for you. It's really time for you to realize you still the bad bitch, or that dude that you have been this whole time. Like, this is a reminder of who you absolutely are, Aries. First of all, let me just say, Aries is a very dynamic energy. Aries makes shit happen. Every organization, every family, everybody needs an Aries around, because if you need to get some shit done, Aries is going to get up and do it. Even in your depression, okay? Even in your anxiety, even in your ADHD, and anything that you may be going through mentally, somehow you still manage to be the person who makes things happen, okay? So now it's time for you to take that energy and turn it inward, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get one more card to round out this energy for Aries. Let's get one more card to round out this overall energy for Aries. Oh, there he is, Aries in the flesh, John Horse, aka the Emperor. Listen, Spirit is ready to restore you in this moment. So whatever you've been battling with mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, now is the time, Aries. Like, Spirit is ready to put you back on top of things. One thing I need you to do, and I know you know this, Aries, is to get on your spiritual practices. I always call Aries the firstborn son of God. It reminds me of DMX, okay? DMX was an Aries, and all of the bitches and the hoes in his music, and all of the killing and the jugs and the stabbing and the robbing, guess what he did at the end of them songs? Let us pray. Don't forget your connection to the Most High in this time, Aries. You have help. You're not alone. Sorry about the noise. You have help and you are not alone, okay? When I look at John Horse, this is confirmation that your spirit guides are with you, that one special ancestor, you know who they are, mama, daddy, grandma, sister, cousin, homeboy. You got one special ancestor who is rocking with you. Light a candle for them. Acknowledge them. Talk to them. Because I feel like you've been alone this whole time, and you've literally had a spiritual audience laying hands on you, praying over you, leading you, guiding you out of harm's way. What's in our crossing position for this beautiful Aries energy? What's crossing the Aries energy as they come out of their depression and their anxiety, and they're realizing who the fuck they are? We got Big Mama. What the sun? Okay, so think about Big Mama in Black culture, right? I know most of y'all, hopefully a lot of y'all saw the movie Soul Food from the 90s, and Big Mama had died or whatever. And not only just that movie, I can think in my family in particular, usually when Big Mama die, everything fall apart, right? So there's like this missing piece in your life that you consider to be like the sun, like your sunshine, your this bright, vibrant force that is no longer here. I feel like they're on the spirit side. It's a loss, okay? So if it isn't an actual death or transition, it may just be somebody who left your life, okay? Um and the focus has this has really been a focus for you. Like learning how to get up and go about your day in the dark and dead of night. It's like the sun just hasn't been on you, Aries. Let's get a clarifier for Big Mama. The grandchildren. Look, Big Mama and her grandchildren. Somebody was very close with their Big Mama, their grandmama, their grandfather. Yeah, I feel like you were very, very close. And the thing about it is, this is a very karmic time with this new moon in Sagittarius and this eclipse happening today. So I do feel like there is a karmic connection here with this person that you lost, okay? There is something that this person started that you may have to finish, okay? It feels incomplete. There's something got cut short, okay? It got cut short, and now you have to pick up the pieces, take what you've learned from this beautiful, bright energy here, and move forward in the future with it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's see what's in the subconscious. What do we have in our subconscious for Aries? Something deep, something ancestral. What do we have down at the bottom of this thing for Aries? Aries, what do we have down at the bottom of this thing for Aries? Oh, we got the Mother of Coins. She wanted to come out in reverse, so I'm gonna read it in reverse, but I'm also gonna take it in upright form, because in upright form, this is a very wealthy, feminine energy. It's about attracting the things that you want in your life. I feel like, yeah, I feel like in the past you found it very easy to be the center of attention. You found it very easy to attract the desires of your heart. It didn't take a lot of effort, and now it just feels like sludging through mud just every time you got to pick your foot up. It's just, it feels very, very heavy to get up and do. So let's read on our Mother of Coins and see what she has to offer. The Mother of Coins is all about investing time and energy to improve one's quality of life. On the positive side, she is an animal lover, in tune with nature, caring, practical, resourceful, body positive, freely expressing warmth, and keeps her word. On the negative side, she is self-absorbed, materialistic, a shopaholic, a gold digger. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person with these qualities, then she represents these attributes. All right, so we have some pitfalls here. Here's the pitfall, okay? Once this connection was lost, I feel like you did go into almost this place where you no longer knew who you were, okay? So it's just easier to focus on material things. It's easier to focus on sexual relationships. Like they said, shopping, spending money, wearing labels, like trying to do all these things to make you seem like you have it together, and you know, you're not as down and depressed as you really are. But this is not the full truth. This is not the full truth of who you are. This is. Okay? Yes, you deserve your labels. Yes, you deserve your gourmet meals. Yes, you deserve that beautiful car and that beautiful home and all these things, but it has to be attracted into your spirit through love. And I think that's the thing that we're going to be working on rekindling in the month of December, is opening up this heart portal where, you know, this big chunk is missing out of, opening that thing up and realizing that what you have lost can absolutely be replaced, because all things are possible through Black Jesus Christ who strengthens us. All right, so let's talk about recent past. Give me something in the recent past for the Aries. Anything in the recent past that Aries has been dealing with, anything that we need to focus on right now. All right, we got the Mother of Knives also wanting to come out in reverse. And I know for sure all these cards are upright because I went through this deck meticulously before we started. So that's why I'm kind of considering these reversals. Okay, so look at all this mother energy. We got two mothers on the board. Mother of Coins, which is going to be your earth energy, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And now we have the Mother of Knives, which is going to be air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your recent past. Okay, now upright, this woman is a powerful speaker. She is in control of her life. She's in control of her word. She sticks by her word. People come to her for advice. She is intelligent. She is unbiased. Just a really good kind of like a counselor energy, mother of the board kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? But in reverse, she can be a little bit shrewd. She can be rude. Her tongue can be real sharp. She can say things that hurt your feelings. Let's get a clarifier for the Mother of Knives. Clarifier for the Mother of Knives. Clarify this Mother of Knives for me. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. And we got the Two of Coins. Alright, so I'm going to read that a little bit. Before I read it, let me just say this. I'm feeling like a show-off energy, Aries. I feel like either somebody has a lot to say about you in the presence of others. Almost like they try to tear you down in the presence of others, like point out your shortcomings to make themselves feel better, okay? Or this could be you realizing that these are attributes that you have had in the recent past and it's time to deal with, okay? But let's give it a little read, real short read. We don't do too much. All right, the Mother of Knives. She sets clear boundaries. She's highly intelligent and deep, but on the negative side, she is a perfectionist, cold-hearted, aggressive, bitchy. Two of Coins. Two of Coins. Two of Coins. On the positive is a well-balanced life, having your priorities in the right order, splitting responsibilities, reliable partnerships, multitasking, and adaptability. Negative is failure to prioritize, disorganized, living paycheck to paycheck, carrying someone else's weight, too many irons in the fire, credit card debt, and inflexible people. I feels like it's giving me the vibe that somebody else has to say this about you, has this to say about you. Like, look at her living, him or her living above their means. You know he ain't worked in 3 months. You know she basically just living off her child support. You know. Okay? Now, if this is you, I need you to understand that if this is the energy that you're in with other people, if you are, judging, backbiting, making somebody else's business your business in order to feel better about your situation, then that's exactly what you're going to get back in return. Okay? Once you step into somebody else's business, you invite them into your business. That's how boundaries work. They go both ways, right? So if we're going to be clear and we're going to be serious about our boundaries, we have to know that we can't go stepping on other people's boundaries either, because once you get in that business, now you got to entangle me because they can get in yours now. I want one more card, Spirit. One more card for this backbiting energy. One more card for this. One more card. Because I be wanting to know who talking. I be wanting to know who talking. Who got something to say? Oh, look at that. We got the Two of Baskets. It's giving parental energy. It's giving... I don't know why I'm getting this feeling like third wheel energy. Like you have a set of couple friends, right? And you're hanging with them and you're looking at their relationship, and you might have a lot to say about that. Girl, you know he ain't got no job. They look all happy, but girl, he ain't worked in 6 months. You got to watch that, Aries, if that's your energy, okay? If that's not your energy, I feel like this couple, it's almost like a situation of pity. And again, it could be your parents, it could be your friend and her husband or his wife or whatever. But I feel like they're looking at you as the third wheel. Is like, we got to get him or her married off. Ooh, look at him. All sad. And I mean, just look at him. And whatever's going on here, I think it makes this situation in the middle here worse. This sense of loss, it makes it worse because you feel like if Big Mama was here, I'd have somebody to talk to. If Big Mama was here, I don't think you would care as much what these people got to say. But it's almost like the fracturing of the family after the matriarch passes away. Let's move on. Near future for Aries. Near future for Aries. What do you got? Near future. Oh, we got the Daughter of Baskets. Now, this card always gives me some inner child vibes. It always gives me some... Ooh, my back. It always gives me like this gentle, feminine energy, innocence. And I do feel like you are going to be returning to this softer place. Like, this isn't who you are. This isn't who you are. You're not a nasty person. You're not a mean person. You're not a bitchy person. You just somebody who done been through some things. And sometimes we fall into, you know, we can fall into some subconscious activities once we get triggered. But I feel like with the crystal and the peacock here on the board, I feel like these are things that you're now aware of. And you're looking in the mirror and you're going, you know what? That's not cool. I don't like this person I'm looking at. And it's not about self-hate. Again, it's about acknowledging, allowing yourself grace and forgiveness for the things that you've done. Because again, I feel like a lot of this stuff is just becoming clear. You're starting to be able to look at this whole pattern within your family and say, oh, this is why I was triggered. This is what the trigger means. This is what I've been going through. This is why I've been in this mindset and in this attitude. And I feel like you're coming back to this place of soft, gentle innocence in the near future. Let's get a clarifier for the Daughter of Baskets. Clarifier for the Daughter of Baskets. Clarifier for the Daughter of Baskets. What do you got for the Daughter of Baskets? Ah, see, I love to see these two together. Because being soft and gentle and sweet and innocent doesn't mean you can't be fierce. You can't be a go-getter. You can't crush your goals. You can't, you know, it's like once you can go back to this little girl and reclaim her innocence, or this little boy and reclaim his innocence, this is the energy that's going to follow. You're going to have more of the energy. Ooh, yes, that's what I'm getting. It's almost like a hug from Big Mama. Like, these two cards have come together and had a little powwow, And she done gave Big Mama a hug and sat on Big Mama's lap, and Big Mama let her know, baby, you know what? Don't listen to what these niggas got to say, baby. I love you. I think you're perfect. You was my favorite when I was here. You was Mama or Big Mama's favorite. Okay? And that presence not being there to support you has really affected you. But you have access to her in the spirit. Okay? You have access to this person in the spirit. And I feel like you're going to get a boost of energy. You're going to get a boost of confidence from this. It could come in a dream. You could find something that belonged to her a long, long time ago, you know, buried, tucked down deep in the basement, up in the attic somewhere. And I feel like it's just going to renew and help you remember who you are and who you always were in her eyes. That is so sweet. Oh. What's Aries' attitude right now? What's the attitude for Aries right now? What's the attitude for Aries right now? Ooh, courting. So it seems like you are ready for some love and affection. And I feel like that may be the way that it's that you're experiencing it in the external realm right now. Like, you're ready to be in a relationship. Period. You're ready to be in a relationship. But on a deeper, more spiritual level, we have to understand that this is about how you yourself are relating to your masculine and feminine energy, like how those two energies are coming together to relate. So, number one, back over here to the Mother of Knives. Are you setting firm boundaries? Okay? If these people are not making you feel good, you don't have to eat dinner with their bitch ass every day. You can eat dinner alone. Okay? If you feel like they're pitying you, if you feel like they're talking behind your back, you can eat dinner alone, because you have to protect your feminine. You can't have people talking about her. That's your masculine's job, to protect your feminine from feeling less than. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up, go get you some exercise, get your body moving. That's going to add confidence into your masculine energy. It's going to make him feel more able and ready to protect the feminine. Okay? So if you are looking for a relationship right now, I think it's a great time for that. And I think it could definitely happen. But we just have to understand that we're on a journey, and the journey is always inward first. Okay? Because if you go out into the world and you are still dealing with some of these insecurities and, self-worth issues, what are you going to attract? You're going to attract a person who is going to support the things that they are saying, that you are believing when they say it. I also feel like there is a relationship from the past. I do feel like there is a relationship from the past. If you look at this card, you see not only the couple, but you see both of their mothers or grandmothers looking and watching and waiting. This is definitely taking me back home to Mississippi. When you bring a boy home and the first thing your mom says, "Who your people is?" "Oh, you May Bertha's boy." "Oh, you Annie Mae's nephew." "Oh." You know what I'm saying? So it's giving me vibes of a relationship from back in the day. And it may have been somebody that your grandma really liked or your mom really liked. And, you thought it was going to end in marriage. And if it's time for this relationship to be over, let's offer some acceptance to that situation. If this relationship is over, let's accept that it is over. Sit in it. Drop a tear about it. Like, just really sit in the truth of the fact that it's over. Okay? Because even if you guys are going to come back together, you have to let that old relationship die. It's got to be buried deep down in the dirt and allowed to transform. You're not going to go back to this person the same as when you was with him. You didn't put on a couple of pounds anyway. You know, life done did a number on you. Y'all are not the same people. So that's number one. Definitely bury that old energy of what the relationship used to be. Now, if you've already done that, okay, great. Wonderful. Let's focus on our internal masculine and feminine energies and look to the future. All right, what do we have in the external energies for Aries? External energies. External energy for Aries. What do we have? Oh, we got the Son of Baskets. Look at that little boy. Isn't he adorable? Um, Again, innocent energy. You know, he comes off very playful to me. I feel like you're gonna need to shake up the energy in your life. Like the time that we're in Sagittarius season, new moon, eclipse energy, it's almost like a little opening in the veil that just lets a little rainbow through. And you just kind of got to get in there and dance in the rainbow and enjoy this moment in time. Because who knows? I mean, you're feeling good now, but you might be depressed again tomorrow, next week, the month after that. But the point is, utilize this energy right now because Spirit has a plan. Okay? I'm going to read on this little boy and see what he has to say. Son of Baskets. Son of Baskets. The Son of Baskets is the archetype of the idealist. On the positive side, he is artistic, deep, inquisitive, unafraid of intimacy or commitment, and has the ability to see the big picture with a great sense of humor. On the negative side, we're not even going to read the negative side because I feel like he is giving you a moment in the sun. Okay? The Son of Baskets, he does not think that he can fail. He does not think that anything bad is going to come upon him. His heart is open. He smells the flowers. He takes his time. He's in the present. That is what you need to do right now. Take a note from a page from his book at this time. Hopes and fears for the Aries. Hopes and fears for the Aries. Hopes and fears. Oop, there he go. 8 of Baskets. Left out in the cold. Left out in the cold. He can't get back up in that house. Now, in this particular card, because again, this is the Hoodoo Tarot, in this particular card, they didn't put that hot foot powder around that door. And whenever you do that, that person cannot enter into your life. Okay? Now, listen. This is why we have to have the energy of the Son of Baskets, because if Spirit decides to keep this person from entering your door, this person from the past, or this person that you've got your eyes set on, you're going to have to find a way to accept that. And I don't know if you're ready to do that, because I feel like it is a fixation. But I will say that there is something better on the way. But in order to get that, you have to go through yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you're not going to attract any person, any kind of love that's positive if you're in this type of energy of loss, betrayal, you know, just dwelling on past things. You know, you have to use this card in the upright manner of thinking that the worst is over, and that now you can get up, you can dust yourself off, you can put on some lipstick and get a haircut, and you know, just dust yourself off. Relinquish control. Trust Big Mama. She got your back. Somebody got your back. I keep saying Big Mama, but again, I feel like it's just a person who's really important to you who has transitioned, okay? But they got your back. I need you to know that that's your friend, and I need you to keep in contact with them. Light a candle for them tonight. All right, what's the outcome for Aries? What's the outcome for Aries, month of December? We got 3 cards. All right, 3 of Knives. Oh, 4 of sticks. Yes. And then the 10 of sticks. I love this. Okay, so I'm getting, I feel like you are starting to really pinpoint the things that you have been holding on to. Okay? That's step number one. We've pinpointed it, we've acknowledged it. Okay? And I just think it's funny how many couples we have on this board. Let me just say that, because we got the 2 of baskets, we got courting, and now in your outcome, we have the 4 of sticks, which symbolizes a very loving, stable, faithful, um, committed relationship. Okay? The one card that I do want to read is the 10 of sticks, because this is a good outcome, and I do feel like you are going to get what you're looking for. It just may not look the way you want it to look. 10 of sticks. Take a look at her. All right. An overburdened old woman climbs a hill to eat schisandra fruit. It's not a plant that's easy to find, but it is known as a wonderful fatigue fighter and anti-aging medicine. The positive meaning: loads being lifted, knowing when to ask for help, learning to delegate responsibilities, focusing more on self-care, taking a day off. This has been a long time coming. And I think the message that I take from that card is that anything worth having is worth working toward, and it's worth being on a journey, but you have to know when it's time to rest, when it's time to care for yourself, when it's time to bring your energy back. And I feel like in the past you could go months, you know, just go months fixated on the loss of your loved one, fixated on the loss of your relationship, and just, no self care, nothing else going on, just finding it really, really hard to to get through. But again, it just feels like a peeking of sunshine out, like you peek out the curtain and it's just a little bit of sunshine there, and all of a sudden you have a little boost of energy to continue up this hill. So keep going, Aries. I think you're going to be just fine. The month of December is going to do you really, really well. I need you to know that, okay? Now, I'm going to give you an advice card from my Animal Messages deck. Let's get some advice for Aries. What message do we want to leave them with, Spirit? What messages do we want to leave them with? Give us some advice for Aries. Ooh, go get him, Tiger. Passion and adventure beckon. Now that's a good advice card. Let's see what it says. Secure within her own sensuous controlled power, Tiger stalks silently, invisibly through the magic of the night, securing what her heart desires, swimming languidly through ancient lakes that conjoins with the water adaptability, mystical energies, and intuitions. As a messenger, Tiger brings you fresh adventure to change your path, new passions to awaken your heart, and endows you with her powers. Take what she offers and you can transform your life. Amen. All right, Aries, that is your reading for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and sticking with me throughout the video. And if this resonated with you at all, please click a button down below, like, share, subscribe, comments even. And just let me know how you feel about it, because, I'm kind of new to YouTube. I could use a like or two. So I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful December, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.